Welcome back from that break, and of course we are still talking about financial inclusion for the youth in Uganda. What are those innovative financial solutions that we can offer to the youth in Uganda who still have a challenge of accessing seed capital and also money for their business? And of course we are delighted to have Mbabazi Patience Olive, who works with Finfort, and of course this is a financial institution that does offer loans and also other solutions. Microfinance, okay, yeah. No worries. A microfinance institution that does offer loans, which is really impactful for the youth out there. So if you are someone who needs loans, they are the best in the business. And of course, she's still telling us more, and I think I'll dive with this. Mbabazi, let's explore partnerships and collaborations that Finfort has been having over the years. Do you people work with other different stakeholders that actually can help boost this business of financial inclusion, and specifically government agencies? What is your partnership and what is the role with you when it comes to working with the government?
Well, of course, like I had mentioned with you earlier,
yeah,
we do have a code that allows us to do deduction at source for government employed people, which means that that's actually less strain for you, because I mean, if you're employed and your employer is willing to show me that you are employed, I'll probably not have to put so much stress on you when you're getting money. But yes, we are exploring so many partnerships, so many collaborations, all of which are in a bid to create more awareness, to reduce that stigma that is already going around financial institutions. Yeah, because you see, if like I said, for client confidentiality purposes, I do not want to specifically pinpoint organizations and companies. You know, people are very specific about who gets this information, and we don't want to put it out there. But yes, we do have a number of companies that we are working with, that we are partnering with, to ensure that their staff are well taken care of. You know, so if you get in touch with a company and you find that maybe their employees, and their employees can be a wide range of people, from the youth to the women to maybe people who are of a certain age. Like really there is no discrimination with Finfort. So you will find that everyone is included and everyone is getting the same treatment.
Well, Patience, in this digital era, what role can technology play in boosting financial inclusion for the young people, since most of us are all over social media?
Yeah, because we Patience, we have had, I think, a fintech.
Yeah.
Was it a training recently? I'm just, you know, it's all over social media. There was a fintech training, and I think that's what they were trying to tackle. You know, the role of technology into you know, these financial inclusion mechanisms. And I think, to me, that's a very important question for you, Patience, because technology serves as a very great role. That is why we're having mobile money services. Last time we were talking to people from was it Pesapal? Yes. So yeah, there is a very big role when it comes to technology. That's a very good question, Brenia. Thank you.
I have the request that for this last segment, we kind of stream away, like let's look at everyone. Yeah. Banks, microfinances, because they are watching us and we actually want them to provide solutions. Yeah. So could we look at the financial sector at large?
Well, that is okay. But you are right. And when we talk about the youth specifically, most of us are already digital anyway. Yeah. So
always on our phones. Always.
Yes, I wish we didn't have to, but unfortunately that's the world we're in. You know, that everything now is digital. Information is digital. Transactions are digital, really. You realize that most financial institutions or sectors now are just transitioning, finding ways of transitioning into how do I make life easier for people, digital-wise, right? But now, even with Finfort, you will have clients maybe who you know is your client. They stay in Uganda, but for some reason they traveled up country, and so yeah, exactly. You can't reach them physically, but I need money now. I need help now. What do? Will you tell them first come to office and sign documentation? No, you can do it what? Online now. You tell them, oh, that is well. You share with them whatever information they need, digital-wise. they have it back to you within maybe minutes, and before you know it, the transaction is done. Why? Because everything is now digital, and digital is faster, is much faster actually, you know. So really, I would say most financial institutions have moved more to the digital side because they understand that the world is changing, and if you want to make business anyway, you have to change with the change. You have, like you said, if we're going to talk about everyone in general, you have banks now coming up with like apps that you can use to, and all of that. Yes. We are equally exploring those options. We should be looking at rolling out probably by start of next year if all goes well, but we are equally starting into going that direction. But digital is actually quite bigger than just the transactions. It's how you put out your brand as well, on social media and social media platforms, which is also equally important. That if someone feels comfortable with my brand, it becomes then easier for them to reach out to me and all of that. And on that note, please follow all our social media pages so that you are in the loop of everything we are trying to do. Yeah.
As you're looking at the whole financial sector, I'm thinking, do you guys feel like the government has played or is playing its vital role when it comes to easing the access of finances by the youths? Do you feel like they've done enough?
That's very interesting because when it comes to the government side of it, well, the government has actually been very helpful in terms of so many projects. Now we have the parish development model where they're yoga, we're trying to bring in those, financial kind of services to the youth and closer. But I think right now when you're talking about how you people are thinking forward, yes, you're thinking of developing now mobile applications that can help, to disseminate your information as FinFort. What are those future initiatives that FinFort is thinking about lately?
Well, to start our future initiatives, we want to grow as a company. By growth, I mean we are looking at scaling up, having more branches open up, Bara, Right now, as of now, we are only in Kampala, unfortunately. But we are looking at really growing, trying to scale into other districts so that people can be able to reach us.
She has actually answered my question, because I was like, we're talking about digital, but how about that person in Karamoja, And they may think that they want to, for example, sell crafts, and crafts are actually expensive, and they want to venture into that business. And also, I wanted to ask, but now I forgot. What did I want to ask?
Was it still about people who are...
No, diaspora. No. What I want to point out from you saying parish development model, yes, it's there. Now, do you know that most youths just hear about it? That's also not okay. Because if something has come for the people, for the young people, at least the way you see masks came, or decoders came for everyone, you get. If you're saying that this thing has come to create financial development among young people, then I think it should sweep everyone. But honestly, I only know parish development model because Smart 24 TV, Driving Your Business, talks about it every 9 p.m., Monday to Friday, but I've never encountered. You get my point? So that's also still a problem, because you're going to find that somewhere, somehow, these products are going to reach the ones who are available or who can get them, maybe through nepotism or through other, and then there are people who actually badly need these services, who have brilliant ideas and not getting them. So,
To back up your point, government is disseminating this money to people, but then it goes back to what our guest talked about, your character. There is a lot of bureaucratic, you guys, I don't even know how to bring it out. Like, by the time this money reaches these people down here, it will be torn apart like in how many times. But then it goes back to you as a person. Yes, I'm getting this money. It is supposed to help a young person out there. Why should I eat that money, honest? Our government, you people.
Our money, because I've been paying taxes ever since I was born.
What's your feedback? Is that customer feedback? What's the
Yeah, I'm
customer
not sure the government do.
Yeah. What's
Tell
the customer
them.
feedback now?
Customer feedback in general or
In
just
general,
with
how,
FinFood?
yeah, for FinFood, how are customers reacting?
Well, how are customers reacting? Well, if I talk about FinFood, obvious, like I said, as the person that handles customer experience, for FinFood specifically, we are very okay, right? You get client feedback and it's really positive feedback, right? But to talk more on the conversation, like we are saying, you know, it all goes back to character, right? Which is why we're saying we prefer to run a relationship model because, I mean, if it was a one-off, it's very hard for me to now know who you are and which character you are. I'll just give you money and you walk away, use it for whatever you want to use it for, and I don't know, at the end of the day, you can't even pay me back because you didn't do what you wanted to do with the money you intended to use it for. But it ultimately, it all goes back to character, which is something you can only understand if you're running a relationship model. If you get to meet someone and understand them. And you know, with FinFood, we also do what we call follow-up checks. That if someone says, oh, I'm starting a business, so I'm taking this money to maybe increase my stock at my business, which will be okay, we'll give you the money, but after that, you first of all have a phone call from someone like me. I'll follow up, how is business going, are things okay? And after that, you'll have your relationship manager also follow up with you, come and see how is the business doing and all of that. Do you need any extra help? You know? Basically, that is the one thing that I can say that maybe other people also need to start doing out there, because if people are complaining about the government, they're complaining about banks, they're complaining about a lot of things, ultimately that change has to start somewhere. And FinFood wants to be the one to start that change. So, and I hope that this interview as well, as people are seeing this, they understand that at the end of the day, people are what? Are human. So you can't, even if the business is big, you still need to find a way to understand people and their needs and, you know, reduce on the frustration basically that comes with the financial sector in general.
As we come to a close of this very episode, we are now going to the recap session where we recap for you what we have talked about from our topic today, which was innovative and inclusive financial services.
I just wanted to ask, what has been your worst experience?
Handling customers?
Yes, what has been your worst, and you're like, this person, I might even call the next other financial institutions to inform them about this person. They should never give them any money.
Yes, patience. Your worst experience.
Yeah.
My worst experience. I don't really have a worst experience.
You don't?
But customer experience.
No, but I think maybe I would say it's maybe the way I was trained, that no matter what
The frustration.
that no matter what a client throws at you, your number one priority is to remain calm, right? And remain calm because I think sometimes you have to understand that there are sometimes people lash out, even if it's not even really about you. You know, for me personally, I'm probably just doing my job, right? But the other person probably has other things that they are dealing with and they are lashing out at you,
I
right?
tell the people who run away with money.
Yes, specifically. They are probably just lashing out at you, right? So if some, like what you're saying, if someone, okay, maybe is not paying for whatever reason, ABCD, probably maybe they're having some problem somewhere or they misuse the money. So they're not lashing out at me because, you know, I'm coming to collect my money back. They're probably just lashing out because they made bad decisions and they don't know now how to deal with it. So my priority as the person handling that client is to remain calm. So I can't say I have specifically bad experiences. I think it's just more to do with how you handle that bad situation that matters more than if it's actually just a bad experience.
You're strong. No wonder you're glowing.
Well, as we rewind up this whole beautiful conversation, allow me to request our beautiful guest, Patience. Yes, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she
Let her
is.
give us our last remarks.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you guys so much for having me. I think this is a very important conversation. Financial inclusion is a very important conversation. And we hope that our viewers today understand that FinFoot is very committed to bridging that gap basically, and including people that we know are at the bottom of the pyramid. We are very committed to bridging that gap. And for whatever financial needs you might have, please feel free to reach out. Our contact details, I think, will be provided. So whoever is in need of financial help should feel free to reach out to us.
Okay, so they'll reach out to Mbabazi Patients, or they should reach out to FinFoot?
Either way.
Either way.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I think I would like to say thank you, Mbabazi Patients, for being a part of the Youth Business Launch Program. At least you understand the mandate, and the mandate for us is to ease access to work and also help youth to be able to upscale their businesses and also support them in terms of information. What we give out there is information that can help them grow as a business, and also, link them to institutions that can help them. And now we are linking the youth that are watching us to FinFoot, that in case you want financial services and products and things including loans, you want to expand your business, you want to grow your business to make it a better business and be competitive in nature, then FinFoot will help you expand. It will give you a loan that can help you. And at the same time, I would like to tell the viewers that we are at Fairway Hotel, which definitely has been our venue for today. And of course, they have beautiful services for your workshops, your conferences, your trainings, and even your breakfast meetings can all be done at Fairway Hotel. But at the same time, for our viewers, I would like to say thank you for being part of the Youth Business Launch. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Today we're talking about financial inclusion. Guys, I know finance is a very big gap for your businesses, but I believe that with the right information, with the right people, and with the right organizations, then you are in position to upscale. I remain OSJ Clinton.
Yeah, this was a beautiful and insightful conversation, and I'm also well conversant that if most policymakers, financial institutions, and maybe the key stakeholders, like if they were more human in nature, of course, and if they implemented most of these innovative and flexible financial solutions, it would help us empower the young people out there, startups, and most businesses, which would also help us fight poverty in our country and also reduce unemployment. Thank you for watching.
You've had it all. And yeah, I'm not really the kind who would really want to be more of, this is the story, okay, like, this is it, bring your side and what, because I know people are human, So I think for all financial institutions, they should pick a leaf and, also put the needs of these people, and also you talking about financial mentorship, you're helping people to understand themselves, because they're going to lead a business. So if they don't understand who they are, then this business is not getting anywhere. And also for the young people, I think it's high time you grew your character. Like you put, of course, we are suffering with identity. So please put your character straight. Don't be the kind who's going to steal, who's going to lie, who's going to, so that you're able to get financial assistance. Other than that, it has been a very good segment. And I hope next year I'll approach FinFoot for help.
Next year?
Next year, because
I'll be at FinFoot
next
Monday.
Because I have to plan. I won't just come FinFoot, here I am, Yes, and me, I'll be a living testimony. Yeah, it has been a good one. Have a nice weekend.